What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another movie review. My name is Big Cam, and today we are watching 2024's Wolves from director Jon Watts, starring Brad Pitt and George Clooney side by side as two fixers, two lone wolves that become buddies. That was by far my favorite line in the movie. Big Russian guy or whatever, I think he's Russian, comes after him and he goes, "You are not wolves, you are buddies." Spoiler for that one line. But a fairly small cast in this, and some very decent stunts work going on with the cars in certain parts. Most of the time though, it's just Brad and George in a room talking some shit, and then, working out how to finish the job type of thing, right? So it's the two of them and this kid named Austin Abrams who just plays Kid, and George and Brad don't even get character names, and I was really hoping that's how they ended the movie, because they go, if we get out of this, tell each other our names, cool. I hope there's a Wolves 2 and they continue to work together, and instead of being lone wolves, they continue to be buddies. You know what I mean? But, very, very small cast, not so big. I would be very curious to know how much they made this movie for. It's 108 minutes, so it's under 2 hours, solid watch. It's on Apple TV Plus right now. I genuinely enjoyed it. It was one of those movies I watched, and then as soon as I finished it, I was like, I kind of want to just restart this and watch it again. I didn't, because it was late at night, but I almost watched it again the next day. But instead I just rewatched The Batman because I wanted to get myself geared up and ready for the Penguin episode 2 again. Breakdown for the Penguin episode 2 already out on the channel, so go check that out if you haven't already. Weekly Nerdy News episode also came out Monday morning, so stay tuned for both of those. And my overall score for Wolves from Jon Watts. Jon Watts is the director that did Tom Holland's Spider-Man Homecoming trilogy. He did all three of those movies, and I do not think he's coming back for a Spider-Man 4, so he's off doing his own thing. He did something with Star Wars called Skeleton Crew that comes out in December, and he did this movie. So I'm very curious to see what else he does in the near future. But Jon Watts, Wolves, out now, Apple TV Plus. I don't know if I would have liked this better in theaters, but at home it still got a pretty good score out of me. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars, about a 7 out of 10. If I had to give it a true 10 score, I'd probably give it about a 7, 8 out of 10. It's very solid. I did highly enjoy myself when I was watching it and thought it was funny as hell in certain parts. I thought it was slow and quiet at certain parts, but they're, they're cleaners. They're not necessarily the most chatty of guys. But if you love George and Brad, you're going to love this movie. Just seeing them banter with each other and go back and forth is so funny and honestly such a good time. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this movie if you have seen it or if you would like to see it. If you haven't, I recommend go checking it out. If you don't have Apple TV Plus, that's unfortunate. You should maybe get that. Go watch Wolves, go watch The Instigators, go watch Ted Lasso, and then get rid of Apple TV Plus until the next thing that comes out. But for those that do have it, go check it out. If you have any movie recommendations for me, I'd love to hear those down in the comment section below, or you can message me on my other social medias, links down in the description below. If you'd like to support me further and the channel further, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, hit that bell so you don't miss future videos. My name is Big Cam, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.